Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Usually for Ace Attorney streams, this is a part where I summarize what happened last time, but I don't remember what happened last time. I think it's something along the lines of, I don't know, like, I think Mia was in court, and she's defending Pheonix for something, because a guy died from a high voltage or something. I don't remember. I remember something with a high voltage and a wire and dying and Pheonix being there. You know, it's fine. We'll just get into it. How
We
about
were
that?
doing the old-fashioned anime like break where it's like 2 years long and then they just come back. So,
Yeah.
that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Is it Trials and Tribulations? Wait. Which one? Yeah, this is the most recent one. Turnabout Memories. Yes.
I have no idea.
Okay. Okay, we're getting into it. I have no idea what happened. Okay, I usually voice Pheonix. Miss
Okay, go
Faye,
ahead.
I'm sorry about what happened back there. You wanna voice Mia? You wanna be the
It's
lawyer?
alright. At least you taught us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright.
Yeah. So I guess I can start to relax then, huh?
Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts.
But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will.
Why do you think that?
Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life. That's why.
The love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Sure, no problem. Ollie and we first met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courtroom. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. Perfect. Perfect. You're truly encompassing Ace Attorney already.
Okay, I'm trying my best.
She gave me this the day we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, "I want you to carry this."
So she gave it to you as a present, I see.
This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly.
He's so grand.
It certainly is a little bottle, alright.
He
I
is
say that
really,
so. I don't know why I said it like that.
he is really cringy at this point of time.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world.
I know.
Okay.
Shows it to everyone. Anyway.
So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating?
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
Damn. Uh-oh.
What's a strange girl asking for a present back like that?
Oh, sorry. That was Pheonix talking.
By the way, Mr. Wright. The day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been August 27th, would it?
Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you...
Uh-oh.
This happened on August the 27th, right here in this courthouse.
What's this? A newspaper clipping. Let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder?
What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Maya, I think I understand what you're trying to say.
You mean Mia?
Mia! I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I
I'm
think I
sorry,
understand
sorry.
why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case.
Sorry, I just confused you to your younger sibling. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Tends to happen.
You believe there's some connection between these two cases, am I correct?
Oh?
I hope you don't mind, Mr. Gosberg.
Grossberg. Gosberg.
I'm literally tired. I just got out of the shower. My eyes are droopy. I'm sorry. I need to finish this myself.
Oh, yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what I can find.
Here, I don't know if my chat is working on my phone. I want to test it, but I don't know how to. Because it keeps having a loading sign. It's really weird.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Maya.
Mia.
Mia, yes. Sorry, I just keep doing it. I apologize. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We'd better all get moving. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though.
I don't even know what
I just get
voice
so
you're doing.
confused sometimes. I'm just getting older.
I don't know. I'm just going with it, okay? Half voice acting is just going with the flow and being confident. If it sounds like shit, at least be confident about it. Trust me, it makes it sound like 50 times better, even if it does sound terrible.
April 11th, 12:13 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. You want me to do the judge?
I mean, I can do it.
Well, there's also another lawyer if you want to do him. You had to give him the
What would now
craziest
be
voice.
reviewed, Mr.
Okay,
Payne?
you can-
Please call your witness.
Okay, I'll do him. This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand.
Your throat's gonna hurt real bad after this.
No, it won't. Do you want me to voice her?
She's a red flag. She's a red flag.
Is it because of her hair? I'm just kidding.
Oh my! She's so pretty.
God. Just voice your lines.
Oh, yeah. What? Sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. Back in the groove. What's with this stiff silence?
I have to get rid of those bad thoughts. In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to take no one at their word. But fuck is she hot. But in your case, I must admit, you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
We
I
don't
can't
need
believe he actually said that.
we don't need to read that. You could have just said, "Fuck, she's so hot," and I would have skipped that whole line. That's practically what he said.
Well, you know how he is, so that's like actually like that's how he actually say. Oh, no.
I think you
I
said
can't
this
believe
one.
he actually said that. He actually called her hot. Oh, he's sweating bullets.
Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name?
Oh, okay.
Let me do it. I need to voice some characters too.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I just had to, yeah, my bad.
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size.
And I will bash them with my gavel.
I love how it looks straight at me when they say that. Oh, wait, oops, sorry, my bad, wrong voice.
She just has a deeper her voice. She's trained, you know?
Hey, how's you doing? Hey.
Thank
Mia.
you for calming my nerves. You all are so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Red flag.
Not at all.
Red flag.
It was nothing.
This is. If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation? Okay, you know we're not there.
What voice are you giving Mia? You can't be giving her that voice. I'm sorry. You need to give her a more serious voice. I will cry.
If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation?
Why do you have a freaking lisp?
I'm trying to think of a good one. I don't know.
Oh my god, do you need to like listen to like Mia's like actual like voice?
If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation?
Whatever.
I'm trying.
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. Well, what voice were you giving her in the other room?
And I completely forgot. I forgot.
I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor to me to be here in your noble presence.
Oh, wow.
The honor is all mine.
No, the honor's all mine.
Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. What the fuck? No, you can't be saying that. Damn.
Sir? Is there something I can help you with?
This is,
You just go on and say whatever's on your mind.
I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake.
oh my
Pheonix
god.
wouldn't kill anyone, I just know it.
Yes, I can see why'd you say that.
She's gonna be a tough witness, all right. I don't know why to.
didn't
It
know
only
I-
took her 12 seconds to wrap them around her little finger. There, that's a little better. I just see that one. I think that's what I was doing originally.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
What I witnessed.
What I witnessed.
I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dogi. I think that's what it's name. I don't know.
Oh my god.
They were talking behind the building. Then
Damn.
suddenly, Dogi got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
Objection! Young lady! As old as that... I gotta speak.
You got it.
As old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth.
Please tell us the truth.
But I... No. No. But I would never.
Hold it! That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue.
What? What do you mean by that?
Please just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. She's saying, stop fucking simping and let me have a moment. Like, Jesus. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies.
You haven't changed a bit. Mia Fey.
Dot.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes, we've met before. Once. She's such a red flag. I can't.
In any case, Miss Faye, the floor is all yours.
Oh, wait, that's my line. It's good to see you again, Madam Faye.
Madam, I'm no one grandma's yet, girly. I said, Madam, I'm no one's girly yet. Yet, girly. I don't know. I don't know.
Eyewitness. Okay, so now we need to cross-examine. What part is the lie? Should we just press everything? Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shit.
Oh, shit. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Wright is in the art department. If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmaceutical building?
Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese senryu poetry.
How wonderful! Isn't that humorous yet, sir? Haruko's start of haiku, yes?
Nothing left to do. When a man reaches this age, sleep is his best friend.
That's supposed to be poetry, says we're like a midlife crisis.
You need to say it with more of a straight face, hon.
It's okay. It's hard. It's funny.
You want me to voice one of? You want me to do it for you, like just so you get an example? Okay.
Hey, fine.
It's fine.
I'm doing such a bad job. Apparently.
No, it's fine.
Am I getting tested on this? Am I getting a grade?
Yes, you're getting a grade after this.
Is this an F so far?
For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through that back area.
Oh, yes, I see. That makes sense. When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors.
How else would you enter? Teleportation?
Okay, I'm just making it.
Press!
Arrest!
Hold it! So what is this Dougie person? Changing every 2 seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago.
Oh, I see. So that were Dougie, Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway. How could you...
How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be rude and unrefined. That's right, Miss Faye.
Don't drag the witness down to your level.
Damn. Why am I being so... Demonized here?
Demonized.
Demonized here. Sorry, but...
Please go on. What did you see next?
Hold it! Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yes.
Yes. In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Doggy.
If I press her for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry with me. So what shall I do about her testimony just now?
I don't know.
I bet this one is worth contradiction because this is the big one.
Let me look at the court record.
There you go. I would do that one because it had the lines come down and, like, you know, shock them. Like,
yeah, no? Maybe. Okay, show contradiction. Okay.
Evil lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's chop them, shall we? Stuttering there, my bad.
What? I would never. Objection!
Miss
Hey! I will not allow you to batter this witness.
Dot.
I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition.
The fuck does that mean? Dot.
That is, she has no supporting.
Dot.
Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's portrait was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. Ow. It was already been shown that Mr. Wright did in fact push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be so much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
Why are you giving her like a airy, like, I can't breathe? No.
Because I'm having an issue going from the judge to like.
Do you
I'm having a hard time
do you
going
want
between
me
the
to
two.
do the judge then? And you just
No, I
do
like
Mia?
doing the judge. The judge fun. I like doing the judge.
Okay.
I feel like I do a good job on the judge.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw.
Yes, Your Honor. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
Do you want to, or do you want me to?
To do Mia now, or?
Yeah.
I can.
Maybe I should just do the males. I don't know why I'm not good with the women.
Do you want to do the other guy then too, Payne? He has that weird
Oh,
voice that I've
I'd
been
have
giving
so
him
much
though.
fun.
He has that weird
I'll have
voice.
fun with you.
Okay,
I'll have to see if I
Looks-
can find it when
okay.
it comes up.
let me do Mia. Looks like we're finally getting somewhere.
You have such an easier job of doing it than I do.
I'm gonna press again. You didn't see it? Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell into the ground.
Okay, how does his voice go again?
And at that time,
there was only 2 of them at the scene.
good job.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of big words for this voice. With us, okay. Whew. The
Defendant Pheonix Wright and the victim, Doug Swallow.
Yes, that's right. So
hold
then,
it.
so then, what did you look? God, now you distract me. So then, what did it look like when? Wait, what? What am I saying? So then, what did it look like when they were doing? When
Why
they
is
were
it said
doing
like
to
that?
you? So
That's
then,
so-
what did it look like? They were. Oh, okay, I get it now. So then, what did it look like they were doing to you? I don't know why my brain just farted so bad right there. It's like, how do I word? How do I say this? I
Your
thought they
brain
were
had
having
diarrhea.
a nice, friendly afternoon conversation. Oh, give me a break. That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely.
Do you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Now then, please proceed with your testimony.
When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department? Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs.
Why would you say it like that?
Please try to stay on topic. So, find some pharmacology students. You went to the labs, correct? That's what I was planning to do, but in the end, I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow, they all seemed to know what was going on. The students knew what was going on. But how could the students have known what was going on? Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just they all seemed kind of excited about something. Doesn't look like I'm going to get much more info about the students.
So, did the students call the police?
Yes, I was so panicked. I'm thirsty. I need water. Okay.
Drink break.
Yes, well, anyone could have been, my dear.
That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie. And she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm going to have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one. What do I have? I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Didn't look like they were fighting. I feel like I have to present evidence for one of these lines here.
Maybe you could do that and do the umbrella, because it said that it was broken. Oh, it's something along the lines that he fell on the umbrella. I think it was the one on the right.
I think I almost want to do
Yeah, the victim fell on
Phoenix's
top of his
testimony.
umbrella.
Because
Yeah.
it says there was a loud sound when this happened. And I feel like she would have mentioned
yeah.
the loud sound, but she didn't.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to say something like with that one. Mm-hmm. I see you do that one.
It's not right.
In what way?
Oh,
Okay.
Well, make sure
That's
you
not
do
right.
before you speak out again.
Didn't see the moment. Looked like they were... Didn't look like they were fighting. Oh! Maybe I need to present it for this line, and I didn't hear anything unusual either.
okay. I mean, you think that would work too, but I guess not.
I don't know. It's kind of weird sometimes. Let's try.
Okay.
Objection! You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct? Yes, that's why I was very relaxed looking at the scenery around me.
Yeah,
That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Pheonix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud sound. He said that?
Oh, they're breaking up after this.
If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well?
Objection! Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable.
Objection! But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, there was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise.
Oh,
You
it's a lie.
see,
Here it comes.
the truth is, I had my headphones on, and I was listening to music at the time.
And headphones, you mean the both of your ears were covered?
The rain was just beginning to let up. But it seemed as though okay. But it seems as though
Thor,
Thor
like the
wasn't
Thunder
ready
God.
for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Well, Your Honor,
Stop playing with your hair like that.
as you can see, there weren't any contradiction or testimony after all.
Wait a second, Mia. The testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case.
There was lightning. Because, the power lines.
Yeah.
I feel like it was. I feel personally it's the lightning.
Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Didn't you notice? She said that there's lightning, correct?
Yes, what about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right?
Now not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning?
Bro, that is like.
I must admit
Oh,
that
this is
thought
like
had
my
not occurred to
favorite
me.
song. I just want to listen to this. I love this song.
I can just imagine the one gif with the cat that like vibes with their head going back and forth. Imagine that one.
Just what kinds of thoughts do occur in this guy anyway? This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bullet. Bolt, not bullet,
Bolt.
you guys. Bolt.
It
Rhyme.
appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental?
All right, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty.
Objection! I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at that location.
What?
What's more, you have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked in this case.
Evidence, Mr. Payne. Well, what is this evidence?
This Avidite? Avidite? I don't know how to say it.
And who is this Avidite from? I don't know how to say it either.
The pharmaceutical students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmaceutical students. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at 3 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
All of the lab equipment's run on high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable, blah blah. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
Okay, this might all be true, but like, the fact that you said there's no lightning strikes on that day makes me believe that the girl was lying again about wearing headphones.
Yeah. Like...
Who fits with the time and death listed in the autopsy report?
He's ruining his
Exactly.
own. He's ruining his
In
own
other words-
like woman's, his own like witnesses like freaking testimony.
Yeah, like, it's not even a testimony, it's just straight up lies.
The victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable.
Man, I have so many problems saying that right now. Jeez.
Electrical.
According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently, the cables had become so brittle, that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
However, there's one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have been snapped if it had been bumped into, correct?
Ooh, he did get pushed.
Well, I suppose you could say that.
He's like, fuck.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable?
Your Honor. Don't
Lock
like
in.
How, I don't like how this is looking one bit. I had to come up with something to try to retain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what is that caused the cable to break?
I don't
I don't
know.
think it shows anything on that. We'll just go through one thing at a time. I feel like the drugs have to do something with it.
I was just pressed present. Obviously, it was not going to be.
Why did the wash stop?
Because the
That's another
electrical
news.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
No way, it's the umbrella. Do you think it could be actually the umbrella?
I think it's the umbrella.
What else could it be?
It's not the necklace yet. We're gonna have to wait on that necklace.
I mean, I don't think it was the guy because he's not next to the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be umbrella.
I think it's the umbrella.
Because I don't think... Because we don't have enough evidence for it to be a person.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This is it. This is why the cable snapped.
Well, Your Honor,
I believe the only thing that snapped is the mind of the defense. Fucking stupid bitch.
that was one of our best lines yet, Your Honor.
No. Ouch, that was harsh. Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the
I
cable to
don't
break?
know. Is it him? But he's not near the pool.
No. No, he's near that other pole.
Maybe. I just don't remember what Phoenix's testimony was. Victim fell on top of his umbrella. There was a loud sound when this happened. I don't know what caused it to break. How the hell do I know? Urgh. Do I just present the photo and just hope for the best? Like, I don't know.
I think so. I don't know what else to do.
This is it. This is why the cable snapped. Okay, it's no. Who or what? What if I just present... What if I presented him? No. Oh my god, what the hell is it? I don't understand. What is it? What is it? I don't know what it could be.
I don't know. Maybe he tried the drugs.
I feel like that doesn't make any sense though, because it was in his hand.
I mean, I don't know.
See?
So I'm not a lawyer.
It's just in his hand.
Yeah. Maybe Wright wanted the drugs.
Was it Phoenix? Did Pheonix run into it? Okay, so, okay. Cause see, this is why.
It's that easy,
So-
yeah.
Okay. Your Honor, think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
Did it finish testimony?
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds about right. Wait, are you saying that?
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in with Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
Yes, the prosecution also came to that conclusion.
This is not helping us.
And it was very shoved that the cause was swallowed to be electrocuted. I have so many problems with that.
Objection! I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into the pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted.
I'm sorry,
Show
Your
off.
Honor, but no. It doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by this severed cable in the foreground here. In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
Order in the court.
Lamentations? Lamentations?
Lamentation. I don't know. How
The
long to hear
lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them.
She's sick.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct.
How would he know that?
There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have.
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something?
Oh no.
To Madame's attorney explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember then. What the? Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time, please, Mr. Judge?
Of course, it's all right. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors. Yeah, an evil person. The truth is, Pheonix pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dogi tried his best to run away from him. But Pheonix caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Dogi being electrocuted all occurred in less than a minute. That doesn't make any sense, lady, but thank you.
So after being shoved.
If he was shoved, he would be on the floor. How did he get up and start running? Whoa.
He's just not good at recovering.
The victim got up and tried to run away.
And that is when the defender pushed him for the second time.
I'm so sorry, Pheonix. But I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Oh, everything is a lie. I don't know.
This is a mess.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm glad court isn't like this.
Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony, you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dogi. I know. I'm sorry. I just wanted to protect Pheonix.
I was lying.
So that's why you basically lied to the court? I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge?
Yes!
Would you please forgive little old me? Of course he won't. What you just did was perjury.
Oh, come on, it was just a little old white lie. We'll forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all. Hot damn.
The judge had better be more careful himself. A dark ally is friendlier than that girl. Beware, Your Honor. I just got an achievement. It's called Beware, Your Honor.
Oh my god.
You're saying that you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole. I know he doesn't look it, but Pheonix can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be.
What does that mean?
Oh, really? But I never imagined that he could cause an electrical cable to break. Pheonix really is scary when he gets mad.
Yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed. Oh, God.
So let me get this straight. You are happily listening to music on your headphones while you watch this scene unfold?
Miss Faye, I'll have to ask you to stop badgering the witness.
I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
Cheer them on. Yeah,
Cheer
kill,
them
kill.
What do you mean by that? Well, I wish
him
the
into the
best
table.
for them. I wish them both. Wished for them both, and they would give the fight their all.
That's very sweet of you to be so supportive. What the fuck? This game's corrupt.
And what happened after that?
That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there prints found on the back of his leather jacket?
Well, no, there weren't.
Madam Faye, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully?
Bruh.
Huh? I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? My Feeny wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he?
Oh, see, for this one, you could do one of the time frames for like when all the lab equipment went out. Because I think that happened more than a minute. Because it's like 2:55 p.m.
Objection! That's enough, witness.
You
I'm
white
afraid
lad.
I don't understand. You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture?
Oh.
Oh,
mind.
that medicine. That's one of That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold. It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m.
Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye?
My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered the power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m.
Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? What exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow.
Order in the court. What is all this about?
Objection! This is nonsense. The real murderer.
Objection! Even you can't deny the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution. Are completely unaccounted for.
Objection! Then who is it who was the one saying you could have done it?
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow.
Uh-oh.
Only after my client had left the scene. Was there a window of opportunity? Was there a window of opportunity for the real killer?
Miss Faye. Is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer?
Lock in.
It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready.
Very well, but remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized permanently. Think carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who is the real killer?
It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. What? How can you?
Objection! The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the man dearest to you.
Order, Miss Faye. What? I mean, why? That is to say.
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands.
No, you didn't scream. You didn't do it right.
I'm not gonna scream.
Oh. If you want, I can do it for you.
No, there's people working in my house. Why would I scream?
I mean, I can do it.
No.
No.
How can you say something so mean, Madam Faye? I didn't do anything.
Miss, this is a very serious charge you are.
Hold it!
No,
Your Honor!
Pheonix.
Please, I have something I want to say. Achoo!
What is it?
Please. Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record. What the? Are you daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she would do something like that.
Mr. Wright, get back into your seat. Bailiff, grab that man.
Arg! Leave my Dolly alone. Who is this?
That boy.
No.
He's going to have himself in a way over his head.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back.
It seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report on that incident of your newspaper clipping.
Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
You'd better take a good look at it. It, details how you came to lose your boyfriend.
Oh, gosh.
Now, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, do you have anything to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor,
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
don't you worry, my dear. I have this situation well at hand.
Liar.
Go right ahead.
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet doggy? Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Pheonix Wright.
Objection! I told you you should let me handle this. Sorry, please go ahead.
Oh my god.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
Oh, I believe the girl was trying to ask what on earth her motive would be.
The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must.
Let's have a look.
8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally, quote-unquote, met. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Pheonix Wright.
Objection! What could that possibly have to do with this case?
Objection! The witness claims that she had no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Very well then. The court grants the defense request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It was like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We're so lovey-wovey, we make people sick, and it's just jealousy, I think.
Oh my god.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court.
And now to
jealous.
enter the final act of our little drama.
As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her.
She's very vague.
Yeah. Well.
What did he give me? Location, cafeteria, date time, August 27th, 4 p.m. Diego Armando, occupation lawyer, suspect Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh, my grandma's calling me. I'll be back.
All right.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
My grandma asked me if one of my coworkers worked 2 days this week, and I was like, yes. You just worked there those 2 days, and then she was like, oh yeah, I remember. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the victim. Vicinity? Oh, vicinity. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. In the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It was unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. Ooh.
Damn.
She forgot a crucial detail. I don't know which one to do it for. Here, maybe I'll just press on everything first. I think that makes the most sense. And then, because I think I know what I need to present. I think I need to present this.
Yeah.
I need to present that. Let's see. So let's press this. So, until that time, you had been dating Doug Swallow. Yes, I'm a real fool, I know. Letting my emotions change so quickly, I'm ashamed of myself.
No, not at all. I do that stuff all the time. Look at me, I'm infamous for changing my mind.
I literally said that. Oh my god.
My critics have been taking me, calling me Judge Fickle.
Maybe you should look for a different line of work.
Oh god, I don't want to imagine that. Despite that, however, he has always had hands down the correct verdict. That's why some people also call him the Great Judgini. It's the Judgini. The Judgini. I think I said that right. No?
Let's see. Sorry, I don't know why, but people keep texting me and stuff.
Ah, I see.
Okay. It's like we're just gonna meet. The courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life. Let's see. I don't think I read this line right. That's not
No.
true. Madam Faye, after all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
Objection! This line of caution is a waste of time and has nothing to do with that murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. This has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case.
I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I'd better tread carefully.
His allergies is stupid.
Your Honor, if you allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony.
Very well, young lady. I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this.
Huh.
You are writing a paper on what? On the relationship between modern Senryu poetry and the criminal underworld.
Oh, that sounds like a fascinating research idea.
Am I getting old? Now I've even forgotten what I've forgotten.
The fuck does that
Again
even
with the
mean?
midlife crisis stuff?
Mia, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know? And speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of the trouble to get it, my dear, so be sure to read it carefully.
So what was it about? So what was it about Mr. Wright that made your heart malfunction like that? In my personal opinion, he looks just like a typical snotty-nosed college brat. Perhaps to a woman your age, but to me, Feeny is handsome. Perhaps to you, Miss Hawthorne, but to the rest of the planet, he's a dime a dozen.
Objection! Love is a mysterious thing, and I object to this line of questioning. If you were to look at my wife, for example, you might all be shocked.
He's telling the truth! It was truly, truly shocking.
I wonder.
Beautiful! Mushroom, growing tall in the darkness. It comes from cow dung.
That's perfect.
That's the poem that best describes how I feel about my Feeny.
What the fuck? He's so mean! Something
so-
good comes out of cow shit. That's how I feel about you.
Were there any bad feelings between you and Mr. Swallow? No, none at all. We parted on very good terms. But that can't be.
Our investigation also shows that it has been a clean breakup.
What the fuck are they doing?
Huh? Are you sure?
Yes, it seems that they both wanted it that way.
So the victim wanted to break up with her. So you're saying that Mr. Swallow also wanted to break up with you? Well, you see.
Objection! What a cool thing to ask a lovely young lady like this. By the way, I have never once considered leaving my wife.
Good for you, man. I'm proud of you.
No one cares, Mr. Bane.
Wait.
No one cares, Mr. Bane.
She didn't deny it. That must mean Doug Swallow must have seen through her little act. He must have gotten a glimpse at her true nature.
Listen to me, Maya. That woman has the judge in the palm of her hand, you see.
So the only way to discredit her is to find a contradiction in her testimony.
What evidence do I got? Here, I want to read this. Murder in the courthouse. Very little information is being disclosed at this time, since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim.
I mean, yeah, why can't you just use that?
I don't know, I'm just thinking.
You could.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what to present first.
Probably like the one where she's sitting with that victim, the lawyer. Like, why was she sitting there instead? Should she have been in the reading room instead?
Oh, that's not right. I knew it. Gosh. It was this paper, bruh.
Bruh, really?
Bruh, it was the other paper. Bruh.
Oh my god.
Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for much more important reason?
Jen, what is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy?
Do you mean the incident which the attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
Dahlia Hawthorne!
Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Order, order, order! This is unbelievable!
It's true then. Oh, that's the judge.
Objection, Miss Faye, that's not fair.
Oh, I didn't
Oh, well.
say that.
You can't slander my witness with an unrelated case. My wits and pain will not allow it.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go right ahead.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see. Oh my god.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive.
Well done, Maya.
Mia,
Oh,
Mia, why do I keep doing that?
oh
I
I've
don't
really
know.
lit a fire in my heart and my buttocks. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoid.
Oh my god.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment and that's when it happened. From From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that's lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, but I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, have you heard from the witness testimony? She had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. But I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger? You're going with that true Lars Ora, my dear. The proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
What were you talking about with the defense attorney? Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
For the report, you were being interviewed regarding to another case.
The lawyer that was killed. He said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger. Why don't you tell us all what happened? Why don't you tell us all what that incident was?
That was absolutely nothing at all to do with the case.
Objection sustained. The defense question is stricken from the record.
You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne? Well, I guess I was just born under a bad sign. Don't worry, Dolly, I'll protect you!
You heard the man. Now that is true love, young lady.
Oh, Feeny, please. Ugh. Those two really are making me ill, albeit for decidedly different reasons. How long were you gone? I've already answered all those questions for the police. But if you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes. And what were you doing during that stretch of time? Using the toilet? What are you saying, Miss Faye? Toilet! My perfect little Dolly doesn't poop!
You heard the defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next time.
Oh, Feeny, please.
I do poop. The police have already looked into this whole matter. This line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time.
Objection sustained, Miss Hawthorne. Please continue.
About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons? I did not mean to press that.
Let me see. My bona fide objection states half fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons.
So it's about 2/3 of that amount, huh? The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee.
Why is that so disturbing? Her saying that with a smile with butterflies and everything.
It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there. A special kind of poison? How so? Well, I heard it's almost impossible to detect.
And where would something like that come from?
I'm sorry, all I know is what I overheard the policeman saying. They said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it.
Chemical process? Well, that's quite impressive. Most impressive.
The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that? And that's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison? I think that's good enough reason, Madam Faye.
She's right, and I think we played enough of Miss Faye's questions.
Oh, sorry.
So in essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison.
And all we have
And
to
all
do
that
is find a
hell.
way to establish how she could have gone some, right? Great. Now I just have... Now, just how did a lit...
Did it
What?
get us?
Great. Now how did a
in the-
lit student get a hold of poison, of all things?
Oh, literature lit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the bottle.
I know. I'm
You
gonna
guys
present
something
it.
there? Yeah.
It's not right. You kidding me?
No.
Too early? Too early. It's too early.
Damn.
I don't know what to do. I don't know
I
what
don't
to
know.
present. Oh gosh. Oh no. Lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something. Do I present the paper again? No way.
I mean, it does have 3 pages.
It only has 2.
Oh, it has 2? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't want to get it wrong again. I don't have that much
Yeah, you
ability to
don't.
get it wrong again. Oh gosh.
Nothing.
No way I present Phoenix again, do I?
I mean,
Well, no,
maybe
I
you
feel
want
like
to
I
do the
have
victim?
I don't know. Okay, I kind of want to look it up. I don't think I'm ever gonna figure it out. Let's see. I forgot what this is called. I forgot what. Okay. Okay, you're right, actually. You do need to present the victim.
Let's go.
I don't know how the
Let's
heck you
go.
knew that, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just took a guess. It was that good.
You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you. Let me just like go back to the stream. There we go. What? In fact, you had a very easy access to get that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Boyfriend, you mean the victim, Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could have never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Huh? Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. Then it was a matter of slipping into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table, you. No!
Order! Could it be?
Objection! That's not something but a baseless thing. Blah, 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 blah.
May I say something, Madam Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
There it is.
Okay, so I did present it too early.
Yeah.
Well, yes, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Oh, I see what happened.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was just turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small. Excuse me? Madam, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof. Proof? She got me good with that.
Provide some evidence or I'll have to dispel this whole line of questioning, Miss Faye.
Unless you can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
The police conducted a full body search of Dahlia and of the entire courthouse. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
Fine, we already know.
You're gonna accuse the young lady of committing the murder. Then where's the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it?
Well, you know what to do.
You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Pheonix Wright.
Mr. Pheonix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's
Accomplice?
that?
Accomplice? Sorry. Accomplice?
accomplice.
Yeah.
Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present. What? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace. It's the solid bottle. It's really quite cute. That holds poison in it. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
The day that the witness met and fell for Pheonix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, this very same day as the poisoning incident. Under pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding that one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in there? In here?
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. No! Ah!
Order in the court.
Objection! On behalf of Dolly, I object.
Mr. Wright, control yourself.
I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason why Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is... Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she's absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. But you never gave it back to her. To make things worse to her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she... I don't believe you. No, that's a lie. Eek.
Poor guy.
Bailiff, hurry, get him.
Poor guy. Mia, are you alright?
Yes,
Maya,
think
sorry.
so.
Maya, I do better.
It's Mia. It's
That
Mia.
boy, he went completely. Oh, Mia, I just. That boy, he went completely insane.
Where's
Where's
Mr.
Mr.
Wright?
Wright? Oh, Maya, oops. Looks like the bailiff. Thank you, goodness.
Sorry, I read it in my
no.
head.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness. Oh no.
What
It's
is
your
it?
line.
Sorry, yeah.
The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone.
What? That's terrible.
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
Oh yeah, that's my line. I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me. I'm sorry.
The fuck you do?
It's okay. Just give back the necklace.
I threw it away.
I ate it.
Bruh!
You what?
You ate it.
Was it
It was-
tasty?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it in little bits first.
Oh
but yeah.
no!
What the?
What?
What is he doing now?
Hold it! Your
This guy's so
Honor, we've got to
stupid.
stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it. Why is she laughing?
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think it's obvious. He's not dead. As you can see, it says very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overreactive imagination.
So it would seem.
Objection! No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There, it's all right, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. It's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
I would not.
Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in a court of law, evidence is everything.
Huh? Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything?
Because your client fucking ate a bottle. That's crazy.
Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial.
Hold it! Mr. Wright? I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It's totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you.
Oh my god.
What is it?
That day I met Doug Swallow. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you, for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. Poison? The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time, too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous.
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? You're only telling us now? She told me to not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor, this is... The defendant is...
Miss Faye, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. So Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison from the night before she killed Doug Swallow. The night
before?
Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye.
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore...
Exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill?
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah.
There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was... Mr. Pheonix Wright. Me?
For me?
That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Pheonix Wright. There's no one else that it could be.
But how could that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love.
Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right. The bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why? Why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true. Feeny, what a joke are you? What a joke you are.
Oh no, look at that.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Damn.
Miss Hawthorne.
Imagine being broken up like this in front of the courtroom. This is
Yeah,
horrible.
literally.
It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial. Fine. I can tell you the plan on making me into a... Fine, I can tell you the plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little cryboy of a client has eaten your bottle as a snack.
What the fuck?
Well, Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Oh, Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you? I used to love you.
Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me? This way, Mr. Judge.
No, Oh my.
With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind.
But we're not finished.
Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
She just like
Hold it!
disappears.
I can't let her get away this time.
Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
The ultimate
The-
price?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No.
But this comes back.
You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray?
Oh, got her good. Well, Miss Faye, if you prove enough evidence that could establish your guilt once and for all.
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with this murderer. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Sorry, for Congress.
Impossible, you can't possibly.
Stupid woman.
It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will have only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one?
If you are able to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on you, down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar.
Wait, the newspaper.
She was planning
that's
to
what?
poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
Well then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Show to this court infallible proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright.
What's the newspaper? We have never used the newspaper before yet.
What newspaper?
The newspaper clipping. We hadn't used that yet. Isn't that the only piece we hadn't used?
I don't think we really can use it. I don't know.
Okay, I was just curious. That was the only one we hadn't used yet. So we know it's not the crime photos. We know it's not the autopsy. We know it's not the umbrella. So that only leaves the police report, the news clipping, then the other two pieces of papers on the right.
I think it's the cold killer.
Why do you think so?
Because if she was planning on... I don't remember exactly, but I'm 90% sure Pheonix said in his thing that Dahlia gave him cold killer at lunch, and he hasn't taken it yet. So I'm wondering if that might be it.
Then yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
That's the only thing that we're going off of right now.
Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X, Pheonix Wright beloved cold medicine.
Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony? But I lost my bottle around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. And she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Objection! Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was just the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room, my client, Mr. Pheonix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Pheonix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about in the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug to live. And she used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is where the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. On top of that, because of the power outage, some of the students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it, in this case, Doug Swallow. Just silence.
Wide-eye bombastic. There it is.
Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar.
Yeah.
Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
Objection. I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Mia Fey! Mia Fey!
Oh, damn.
Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Miss Mia? That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being? Well, I have a very long memory, you know. And you and I will meet again, I'm certain of it.
Yeah.
Huh? Well then, Mr. Judge. I'll see you later too, okay?
Uh-oh.
Why, yes?
I'm gonna go spend a little quality time with the men in the blue now. I wish you all the best.
Disappears.
Whew. It's finally all over.
I refuse to accept this. The defendant hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim.
Have you shown any evidence at all? You legit showed one piece of evidence that helped. Like, and
Even so, your witness seemed to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. I don't believe what more this rookie lawyer has said.
Winston Payne, like wince in pain.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing all the time. Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said.
There. It's all right, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness Miss Hawthorne with my very life.
Uh-oh.
So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
You see, yes.
Objection! And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
Yeah! My hair's really flying. I have beautiful hair. No.
What happened to him?
It's right. You went to heaven.
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dolly Hawthorne.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something special about her from the very beginning.
Sure,
Oh,
buddy. You were just
sure.
simping. You were just simping.
Don't lie. Just admit you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Faye,
Yes, Your Honor.
was me or did you and Miss Dolly seem to know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne.
That can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter.
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true, my dear. Dolly!
Chew.
Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant Pheonix Wright
Not
guilty.
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 Yeah.
No, I look happy.
This court is adjourned.
April 11th, 3:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3.
Maya, you were wonderful out in there.
Mia.
Mia! Sorry, I just get so confused.
I don't know.
I can't read. Okay, bro.
Thank you for everything, Mr.
Wait,
Gross.
That's you.
Whoa, Mia's voice changed a lot.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were gonna explode like this.
What the fuck? Poor guy.
Mr. Grossberg, do you, maybe think you could stop talking about them?
That's rather rude. That's rather rude. Why'd I sound like the judge? Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it was that we veteran lawyers have lost sight of this.
Mr. Wright. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I was thinking. Go on. The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand. I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the dolly I know would never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. But! Out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Eek. What kind of company does this guy keep? Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am. Sorry, sneeze.
You good. Bless you.
But there's a friend
Oh.
that I desperately want to help.
Your new lover.
And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Faye. A lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia's gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. Pheonix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. Yeah!
Let's go.
We finished episode 1! Now we need to do the stolen turnabout, which we don't have, which
yeah.
you don't have time for.
I don't have
and,
time for.
I don't know. I'm wondering if I should start it, but then like just do it on my own for a bit.
If you want to do it by yourself, that's okay.
Okay.
That's your choice.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like I said, if you want to, I ain't gonna stop you.
I like how Sword set him back.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad.
Oopsie.
I said give him a sec, and then I never said anything back. So.
Save your progress? Yes. I want to save my progress. Oh no! The time is 1 a.m. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, what the heck? Detective, we made it! Whew! What a relief. Glad the drill is still safe. Wait. Oh ho, you said it, pal. Must have been our rock solid security that scared him. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check? Ah! We've been had. Out of front! guards on the searchlights. Ah ha ha ha. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Don't know who the hell's talking, but somebody is. Ah ha ha. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. Confusion. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Ha ha ha. Confusion. I'm so confused. Ah. I am confused. Was that a dream? What the hell? What the hell was that? What the? Okay, let's see. October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Brighton Co-law offices. Hey, Nick! Get a load of this! Hey, you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls? You haven't changed a bit. Wait. What are you doing here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Karain Village? Isn't that... That's right! It's our hometown! Pearly and mine, that's it! That is... What about treasures from the boonies? Ahaha, very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Karain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Heh, same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Karain Village is the home of the mysterious Karain channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Karain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright. Earth to Nick! How long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick! I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. October 11th, 7:18 p.m. Lordly Taylor Main Exhibit Hall. Lordly Taylor. The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? Have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even had the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fay Manor's storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright. I guess we should go and say hello. Okay. Should we, examine first? I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Karain Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The six-leaf Karain sacred writings folding screen. If it's so secret, then why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are! This is the treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes is to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Oh, Mystic Maya! Look, I can't believe it! Oh, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of Karain Village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of deeriness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fay Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. It must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is, right, Pearly? Oh! What is going on? We're in class, Sword. It's fine, Sword.
Alright, I gotta get going.
I don't know why my chat is not working. I'm sorry for responding so late, Sword. That was like literally like 8 minutes ago. I'm so sorry.
I gotta get going.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Have a good day at work.
You have a good day in general.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, now my chat's kind of working. No, it's not. Why is my chat not working? My chat on my phone's not working. What if I just watch the stream on my phone? Can I watch my own stream on phone? No way. I don't understand. You're gonna have to deal with it. I'm just gonna have to just like... Here, I'm gonna have to make my screen smaller so I can see the chat, probably. I don't know. Let's see. Is there like a thing to make it less big? No. There's not. No. Oh well. I'll just have to click between it. But hi, Sword. I guess college did start, huh? I feel so out of touch now, being not in college anymore. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I bet it'll really take your breath away. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably historic knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 ways to save money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Let's move. October 11th, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Eek! A monster! You were right!
Huh, a monster? Oh gosh. It's her. Oh god. Good evening. It's good to see you again. I know you. Nice to see you again too, little miss.
Ah! Hello! If she's a friend of yours, Nick, and how do you know her, Pearly?
Oh gosh, it's her again. It's her. We we thought she was a murderer, but then she wasn't. She's just majorly depressed and tried to kill herself once. It's okay though. She's doing fine, I hope. I mean, she's still here. So, let's see. Nice to see you too. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Okay. Really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman?
Why are you freaking out on me?
What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. That was 7 months ago? Oh my gosh. Time just goes by in this universe, I guess. I don't know. You remember, don't you, the Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick?
After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us.
No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else I was involved, I was able to change my whole life.
I really am grateful. Whew, what a relief. Yeah, I would be sad if she was like, oh, I spiraled even further down the rabbit hole. That would have been bad. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge expedition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. Her works on displays in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums.
Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful.
So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh?
Of course it is. After all, there's some priceless treasures in here.
The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So what's with that face she's making? I don't have anything to present. Let's examine. This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here, that's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is brr. Aha! I've got it! It's supposed to say hamburger! Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something? I kinda doubt it. Aha! I've got it! Maybe it said spaghetti. Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait. That's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could say spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said spaghetti festival. What do you think? Okay, to me, besides spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take pictures of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. Cannot read, apparently. I am not reading. Is there like a... No. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? Look! A ladder! That's a step ladder? So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on how narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere, maybe multiple times? Oh gosh, is that everything in this room? Maybe I present to her this? I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you arranged this exhibit? I knew that Karain Village was the hometown of your assistant Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it too. But that's not exactly thanking me, per se, is it? Maybe, but who would want to see the exhibit on the treasure of Pheonix Wright? I guess I can't argue with that one. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Is there really not like another... Is there really not like another side of this? Is there anything else I'm missing? I swear. What am I missing? Am I not missing anything? I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to go back to the... Oh my gosh. So what about this? Oh. I don't know why. Oh, great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Oh, come on now. That's not true. I think what Nick means to say, it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know it's what you were thinking. No way, Maya. I don't know. Finally managed, okay. Honestly, I owe it all to you, Mr. Ray, okay. A little girl. I guess it wasn't much help. No, that's not true. Big help. It's not like she was exactly free to help. That's true, she wasn't really there. There has to be something that I'm missing somehow. What did she say? I don't remember. I think there's a way to look through. What is the button? That's it. It's Q. Oh my god. Jeez. Really, I'm like blanking.
Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right?
Yes, that's the statue of the woman who invented the Karain channeling technique Ami Faye. The statue is on loan from one of the training halls of Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding?
Don't ask me.
How should I know? Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so.
But this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing, the Karain... Is the Karain... Shito... Shito. I think they said... I don't know. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp.
Aw, phooey. I wanted to cut something.
What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together?
Oh, I like the sound of that, dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch.
Aha, Curly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner?
Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me.
Shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibit. Oh my god, why can't I say? No. Expeditions opening. I don't know why I cannot say it. Jeez, words not working today. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Oh god, what happened? Did she die? October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Right in Cola offices.
Nick! This is terrible!
What the?
You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm going to turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of a renowned phantom thief, Mask Demask. Or Mask... Is that how it is? Mask? I don't know how else you would say it. Mask the Mask? According to the spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief, who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think...
Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Master Mask.
I don't think that's how you say it. How do you say that? I need to figure it out. How... Let's see. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Oh, so it is set as Mask. It is Masty Mask. Wow. Lovely. The Karain Sacred Urn. Oh wait. The Karain Sacred Urn was stolen. What? Refresh my memory a little. What's the Sacred Urn?
It's the most important treasure in Karain Village, that's all. Look, it's right here on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains the very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Karain channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Oh, yes! That's right! Hold up. I thought the urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Oh, well... there were some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Karain Village, Maya's hometown. The Sacred Urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Mr. Nick! Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen!
Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how...
The village is Mystic Maya! She's the future master of the Karain School of Channeling! You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this.
Yeah, let's get the Sacred Urn back. But I'm not a detective, I'm a lord.
That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Masty Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Masty Mask.
Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
1 year ago, the murder in Karain Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember, this urn used to say Ami on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts.
Oh, sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts and spelling either.
Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later.
I can't believe it myself.
I think I might save. Wait, no. Not that. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save and end stream. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to follow if you haven't already. Check out my my YouTube, I guess. And my Discord. And I'll see everyone in the next stream, whenever that is. Bye everyone! Have a good time zone.